And the Bay Area is preparing for some major sporting events, not only All-Star Weekend this weekend, but also Super Bowl 60 next year and the 26th FIFA World Cup. The Bay Area Host Committee is the nonprofit that's helping to put all of this together. A lot of big sporting events coming. And joining us now to talk about it is the CEO, Celine Jan Mohamed. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. Exciting times.
Yeah, I know you're super busy, so I appreciate your time. Are you ready for All-Star Weekend? Are all the puzzle pieces coming into place?
We are so ready and so excited. And just the segment before me, it typifies what a major sporting event can do for a community and for a region. The economic impact, the restaurants, the hotels, and then all of the legacy in the community and the community impact that happens because of the events.
Does what happened during All-Star Weekend then also play into what you do to get ready for the Super Bowl? And then I want to hear about that. Like, you must learn from other events as you get bigger and better ones on the plate.
Absolutely. This is our first one as this version of the Bay Area Host Committee, and so we will take a lot of notes and have a lot of learnings from the NBA All-Star Game, particularly around how the city of San Francisco, specifically the mobility around the city, that all comes together for an event like this. And then, of course, we take that, we'll become a little bit better for Super Bowl, and we'll become a little bit better for the FIFA World Cup. And our hope is that we have several more events that happen after the World Cup where we just continue to become experts in this space.
So you were just in New Orleans for the Super Bowl. You got to see how that all went down. We saw the actual video. They actually handed you a football. There was a little handoff of this event. Plus, Levi's Stadium hosted the Super Bowl just 10 years ago, so we've done this before. How do you learn from those past two events to get ready? And with that, you know, the game is actually in Santa Clara, but are other cities like San Francisco, like downtown San Francisco, going to be having events? How do you showcase all those places?
That actually is the benefit of an event coming to the Bay Area, right? In New Orleans, they did an amazing job. It's a super hospitable city. Things were very walkable, to your point. But the Super Bowl since 2016, since we last hosted it, actually become exponentially larger. The fan base has grown. The footprint of the NFL, or by the NFL, has actually grown significantly, much more hospitality. And so I think the Bay Area is actually in a very advantageous position to accommodate all of these changes that the NFL has basically instilled as the Super Bowl has grown. We have 3 airports here. We have significant hotel inventory, which was, something that New Orleans was actually challenged with. And so I think we are actually in a fortuitous position based on where the NFL is going with this event to host an amazing, amazing Super Bowl.
Yeah, you have things like the NFL Experience, which last time was at the Moscone Center here. Do you think big convention centers like that will also get used again?
Absolutely. Our goal is to make sure that the event has a Bay Area-wide presence as much as possible from an NFL perspective. And then wherever the NFL doesn't go, we actually want to bring football, American football, to the communities of the Bay. And so those are plans being worked on right now to ensure that even people who don't have a ticket have a way to feel like they're part of the event when it comes into town.
Now we have the Super Bowl, and then on an international scale, hosting the World Cup. I mean, that's going to have eyes from all over the globe on the Bay Area. Does that feel like there's more pressure? Do you have to do things differently because of the scale of that event?
Yeah, the World Cup, I tell a lot of people, for people who haven't experienced a World Cup, you actually have not experienced the globe's biggest sporting event. It is so different from an NBA All-Star Game or a Super Bowl because, to your point, the international tourism that will come from that event is second to none. And so, yeah, of course, there are things that we need to think about differently. An international fan that follows soccer or European football will need a transit solution that maybe is different than what we deal with on a day-to-day basis. So there is a different mindset that has to be taken on and different things that we're trying to solve for. And already planning for that event and tournament is going on today, meeting with the transportation agencies, understanding kind of language translation, how we use technology and things like that. All those things are already things that we're working on today.
There's so many little details you have to perfect. Well, have fun this weekend, and I'm sure we'll be talking a bunch more before that Levi's Super Bowl.